What's going on, traders? I'm going to talk about the gap and go strategy today, a little bullish strategy that a lot of people deploy, and how I made some good trades on it today. I locked in a little bit, like $233 on options, did a quick scalp, and then I'm up 2,100 on futures. So let's talk about this. The gap and go is essentially, we have a gap right here, right? This is where we close in the SPY. We gapped up pre-market Sunday night, and we gapped up at the open today. Now Friday was a bullish day, pretty strong buying, so we're coming off of a strong Friday. We gapped up and then we go, right? Gap and go, simple. What I look for with these setups is for us to break above either the pre-market high, now this blue line is the Globex high, the pre-market high, or the high of the day. So I look for us to, we had a little sell-off at the open, and then we pushed up and we broke above this level, and then we went. So if we look, I feel I got 15 SPY calls at 650. So 650 puts us right about here. So in this candle, I got in my SPY calls, and then I exited, I think, in this area right up here. So let me zoom out again. So I got in about right here, and I exited right about here. Now obviously, there's a lot. It went up a lot more after that. I probably could have netted another like 400 or 500 off that 250 I made, but it chopped around right here and it kind of did nothing. I think I exited, yeah, I exited about 7 and 655. So shortly after the call, but in about a 5-6 minute trade to make 250 bucks, not bad. Futures, I did the same thing. We gapped and went. So if we look at NQ, we broke the high right here. The high of this candle is about 245 on futures. I got in at 245, about 5 lots. I made 1,000. And this thing really went. I had to take profit on there, so I couldn't even move it in time to like leave runners because it was so fast. But I made 5,000 there, and then I think I took another high break right here. So I took this high break for 250 and 550, and then the other trade I believe was on ES. So same situation, we broke the high and we went. We gapped up, we gapped and go, and we gapped and we goed. Goed is not a word, but we gapped and we went. And then I took my other trade on ES. So this one was a buy. This was kind of at VWAP, and this was 39.31. So a level you can mark down, so you know we have this gravity point at 39.31 on ES. So I was buying this level, and I put in our chat this morning, or I put it in yesterday. Market is currently bullish, breaking up out of its consolidation volatility box. It's been in the past few weeks. We know 39.31 is a gravity point on ES. Any open above this can signal continued buying. Observe price action at the open. Bull case, we gap up and break above. Bear case, we fail and we break below. Now, we rejected it in pre-market to the tick, which was right here at this point. So it went right to 39.31, sold off. But we opened above it. We came back tested it, and then we took off. So what I should have done is got my calls right here. I should have held this ES trade, to be honest, and I should have got the calls right here instead of at the break, because this is a key level. But you can always trade better. That's just looking back at critiquing my trade. That's probably what I should have done, but I can't complain today. And just to show you 39.31, we bring up the daily chart, and this 39.31 has been a gravity point. We've been, ever since June, we've been coming to it, we break below it, we come back, we break above it, we come back to it, we break below, we come back, we break above, we come back, and so on and so forth. This has been a key level. It's a gravity point that the market is trading in between. And that volatility box I talked about right here, I said breaking out of the consolidation volatility box. If you just zoom in right here, you can see from about right here, from about, I would say like 3,900 to about 3,800. We've just been ping-ponging, right, back and forth. We get to the bottom, we shoot up, we get to the top, we shoot down. We've been ping-ponging, so we finally broke out of this level on Friday, and then we're back to that gravity point, and we broke above this level, and we went. So I'm looking for the long off the go based on these levels. It's gravity point and NQ, I forgot to mention, but We have the upper expected move. I hound this in the course. We went right to the upper expected move, which I added to my chart yesterday, and then now we're selling off, and now we're back testing this area. I hound that in the course. If you don't know, we have Full-Time Trader. This is our course on how to trade. All these strategies I talk about, the upper expected move, supply zones, demand zones, that gravity point, the volatility box, it's all covered in the course. So if you don't have that, I would check that out. You're at a disadvantage if you don't have this information. It goes into everything you need to do to learn how to trade options, futures, how to scalp, risk management, tradeology, mastering your emotions, all the good stuff, everything that you need to become a better trader. So you can check that out. Link will be in the description below. But that's how I traded today. Those are my trades. I'd started a 150K ETF account. ETF is a prop firm, so I'm trading their capital. I need to get this account to 9,000. And if I started this on Thursday, so since Thursday I've made 6,200 in this account. I need to get it to 9,000, and I've only had 695 losses, so trading this one pretty well. I'm gonna get that one done in 2 more days. I kind of talked about this in my last video, talking about ETF, but that's the gap and go strategy, right? And it works the same way to the downside. If we're in a bearish day and we're breaking the pre-market low, if we gap down, and we would still gap and go to the downside. But today was a bullish day. We went right to these supply zones, right to the upper expected move, and then now we're starting to taper off. So now I'm kind of looking for puts. The market's a little overextended. I'd like to see us maybe, if we jump back up into this zone and we fail again at this supply zone, I'd like to take puts again. I probably could have gotten up here. I was looking for this supply zone. It didn't hit it. That's kind of the catch-22 sometimes. If you're, I hate to be an early short. I'd rather be a late short, but sometimes you don't get to it. But shorting strength is not fun. I'm not looking for a short when we're gapping and going in this part of the day. I was looking for the long. I took all my trades were longs today, even on futures. They were all longs. It's a bullish day. Internals were bullish. I can pull my internal chart here. Internals were bullish. Now tick is starting to slope down. This is kind of why I'm looking for the short. We're sloping down on tick. Internals were up 1,400. They're pushing up. Now they're starting to taper back. So I'm kind of a little more looking for the short than getting into a long, because I feel like a lot of this buying is being eaten up. So we'll monitor that and see how it goes. I'll post those trades inside the course in the Discord if I get in some swing puts. But anyway, that's the gap and go. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below. I'll reply. Other than that, good luck on trading the rest of the year. Come join Full-Time Trader. I'll see you inside, and I'll see you in the next video.